Do you sleep in bed with an electric blanket?
It's kind of a personal question, no? 너무 개인적인 질문 아니에요? No, I don't.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you plug it in and they're not on top of you. They're under you.
Yeah,
right?
they're under you.
Yeah.
And then you plug it in basically. And the electric one, sometimes you could feel the electricity running through your body.
Oh, yeah?
It feels weird. When you touch
don't-
something, it feels different
Why don't you use it?
because of that.
Oh, not because it's too hot?
Maybe I got the cheap ones.
I don't think you're supposed to feel the electricity.
That's what I'm saying. So if I like touch the remote control or I touch my skin, I could feel like this buzz. It's weird.
Yeah. Apparently these days, hot water is running through the tubes across the blanket.
I think that's probably why. So you don't have the direct electricity coils that are under you,
Yeah.
but you have like the water that's heated up, and then that water is heating up the mat.
Okay. Well,
They call it 온수매트.
I was trying to ask because I was wondering if it was too hot for you or not. Do you like to sleep in a cool room or a hot room? For some people, that electric blanket is the must-have item for winter.
No. I'd rather it has to be really cold.
Yeah.
But you know, most of our apartments they have the Ondor system.
Yeah, right.
So I usually don't need it.
I do not like those things at all.
Really? Why?
It's too hot. I feel like I'm
It's just-
sleeping in an oven.
Yeah. But some people love
I
them.
feel
My
like
grandmother.
a steak, you know?
Yeah, you're cooking basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Roasting, I guess would be the word.
Yep.
We are live. You are listening to Morning Special on EBS FM on this Wednesday morning, and our text mission today is exactly that.
Yes, there are a lot of things that people are getting or inquiring about when it comes to preparing for winter.
Okay, you have a quiz question first.
That's right. If 6 out of 10 people don't come to work, they are referred to as
Fired.
That's true. If you're in Trump world, I guess you'd be fired.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They would be referred to as the blank. Number 1, majority. Number 2, sorority.
One more time, please.
If 6 out of 10 people don't come to work, they are referred to as the number 1, majority. Number 2, sorority.
You ever been in a sorority?
Yeah. Party.
Put your answers on our Bundy board or use Kakao Talk. Text in on your cell phone, pounder sharp 1045 for 50 or 100 won. Depending on the length of your text, we are giving away a Moonhwa Sampung. Oh, no, that's called a fraternity.
Yeah. I was like wondering why you weren't saying something to that. I was like, yeah, sorority. I said it as a joke. I was like, yeah. And you're like going, yeah, okay.
Okay. Story number 1. Here is how you prepare for winter.
Preparing for winter. With a sudden drop in temperatures, inquiries into winter gear are on the rise. According to an online shopping survey regarding preparations for winter, interest in winter gear was the highest, with the most sought after items being thermal underwear. But the majority of women on the survey answered differently, choosing kimjang as the priority for winter preparations.
Huh, interesting. So, in terms of online shopping, most women said kimjang was the priority for preparing for the winter time.
Yeah, so in a all around survey, it was the thermal underwears or long johns, as we like to call them, that was most popular. But for women, when it came to specifically women, kimjang was of the highest interest because it is kimjang season.
It is right now.
You know, it's time to make that kimchi.
And as we said, that's how the majority of women answered on the survey.
So majority is the phrase for today. Majority is a noun meaning the greater number. 가장 많은 수입니다. For example, the majority of the test questions were too difficult. Just because we passed 수능 season, you know, some people say that the majority were difficult.
Most of
Yep.
is the definition here. The majority of equals most of. Simply speaking, more than 50%.
Exactly.
So if, to use Young's example again, people said the majority of the test questions were too difficult, that means more than half of the test questions were too difficult, right?
Yep.
Another example, the majority of cars in Korea are automatic, not standard, right?
That's right. Not anymore. You can also say majority rules. Have you ever heard that phrase?
I have. How about this? Maybe the majority of people who listen to Morning Special are trying to improve their English skills.
And the majority of people who are listening to Morning Special are Steve Hatherley's fans.
Oh, thank you, Young Kim. How
True that.
kind. Yes. All right. So the majority of women on this survey said not about shopping for clothing or anything like this. It was kimjang was the priority for winter preparations. Let's hear the story again.
Preparing for winter. With a sudden drop in temperatures, inquiries into winter gear are on the rise. According to an online shopping survey regarding preparations for winter, interest in winter gear was the highest, with the most sought-after items being thermal underwear. But the majority of women on the survey answered differently, choosing kimjang as the priority for winter preparations.
Thank you, Young. Now the answer to your quiz question, please.
Now, you said it perfectly. If 50.1% of people are for something, then it's the majority. And if 6 out of 10 people don't come to work, they are referred to as the number one majority.
And the Moonhwa Sampungguam will go to Hey1258 Nim from Kakao Talk, excuse me. Congratulations, you got the answer right, so please do enjoy your prize.
Congratulations.
All right. Text mission today, we're asking about your must-prepare items, your must-have items for the winter season. 이번 겨울을 나기 위한 여러분의 필수 아이템은 무엇인가요? A couple of more answers before our break. 6692님 says, good morning. It's raining now. Is it raining outside?
I don't know.
It's raining now. Needless to say, kimchi making for the winter. Whenever I make it, I feel like I'm rich, but it's hard. It's a hard process to make it.
And 6692 is part of the majority on that survey.
Yes.
I mean, kimchi making for the winter preparations.
That's right. 불님님 from Kakao Talk.
방 안에 텐트 치고 자면 따뜻합니다. 캠핑 온 기분도 느끼고요. Yeah, a lot of people have been doing this. In like the living room, they'll pitch a tent.
Yeah, I bought a tent this summer.
So you have a tent in your room?
No, I have a tent.
Okay.
But it's not in my room. But I was thinking, indoor camping would be fun.
And it's also effective in temperature-wise. You can actually turn down the heat. Heating costs actually go pretty high during the winter.
How does a tent save you money on your heating bill, though?
Well, basically, you're insulated from the air that's outside in your living room.
Yeah.
So it keeps you a little bit warmer.
How do you nail down? Because when you put a tent in the ground, you nailed the things into the soil, right? The spikes. But how do you do that in your living room?
You don't. You just leave that part out and just pitch the tent.
Oh, okay, cool.
They have these like one-touch tents.
Yeah, I don't have one of those, though.
You just throw it out there and it goes,
yeah.
And it's done.
Yeah, it's fun, right? All right, here's another tune before our second news story. Bay City Rollers, I Only Want to Be With You. We are live and you are listening to Morning Special on EBS FM. Let's go straight to our second news story today.
Okay, this winter, or winter-wise and house-wise, one of the things you can't do is open the windows for fresh air, right? Because it's very cold. Here's a tip that's going to help you keep your air very clean in the house without having an air cleaner system.
Okay. You have another quiz question?
Yes, I do. To give in order to help or provide is to, number one, constraint. Number two, contribute.
One more time, please.
To give in order to help or provide is to, number one, constraint. Number two, contribute.
Thank you once again. You can put your answers on our Bundy board or use Kakao Talk or text in on your cell phone, pounder sharp 1045 for 50 or 101, depending on the length of your text. We are giving away another Moonhwa Sampungguan. All right, so tips on how to keep your air clean indoors in the wintertime.
Best indoor plants. Houseplants contribute to one's health and well-being more than you may think. Air filtering is the main benefit, and NASA, through a clean air study, found which plants are effective at removing toxic chemicals from the air. The Florist Mum and Peace Lily are the best choices for the job, but NASA also recommends at least one plant per 100 square meters.
Oh, it's a good tip. So if you have plants in your house, it will help to clean out the air.
Yeah, so they have a list of all the plants you can see on our visual radio or point and radio. These are the most effective plants at cleaning your air.
Okay.
But you got to have plenty of them. So if you have a big home, you have to have like one that covers every 100 square meters.
Do you have a lot of plants in your house?
I think I have one.
I have 4.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I have 4, and I have like 4 candles. It looks amazing. It looks like an adult lives there. You know what I mean?
an adult?
Yeah.
You are an adult.
Mm,
Okay, you have 4 plants and you take care of them well.
oh, yeah, I do. I water them.
Because I kill all my plants.
Yeah.
That's why I kill all my fish.
Yeah.
I don't know how my dog survives.
Well, he just broke his leg, actually.
Well, that's right. So he's doing well in the hospital. He's coming out today.
Just stick with the plants, maybe. Houseplants contribute to one's health and well-being.
That's right. To contribute, it's a verb to help or cause to bring about. 일조하다 또는 기부하다. So contributing something. I contribute something to the program, maybe a couple of laughs
You do.
and a joke.
To contribute means to add something. There's some sort of benefit.
Yeah.
Or at least that's the goal, right?
Exactly.
If you go out for lunch with a bunch of your friends and they try to pay the bill, you can say, oh, no, let me contribute some money.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me add to it.
That's right.
When you're volunteering, you are contributing your time.
Yep. And when you are in a study group and you contribute nothing, then you may be kicked out.
Yes, exactly. They might say, you don't contribute anything to our study group.
Yeah, you hear this a lot. Contributing to society,
Yeah.
contributing to philanthropic causes.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of contributions that you can make.
Really common word. Houseplants, they do contribute to one's health and well-being, maybe more than you think. Let's hear the story again.
Best indoor plants. Houseplants contribute to one's health and well-being more than you may think. Air filtering is the main benefit, and NASA, through a clean air study, found which plants are effective at removing toxic chemicals from the air. The Florist Mum and Peace Lily are the best choices for the job, but NASA also recommends at least 1 plant per 100 square meters. Can't argue with this. This is like NASA.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Answer to your quiz question, please.
To give in order to help or to provide is to, number 1, constraint. Number 2, contribute. The answer is number 2, contribute.
Yes, and this time the Moonhwa Sampungwam will go to Kim Seung-hee Nim. Congratulations to
Congratulations.
you, and enjoy your prize. If you did not win one of those, don't worry. We have a couple of review quizzes coming up in just a sec, but before that, we have some tickets to give away.